Good morning, my YouTube family. Welcome to Cynthia Maindo YouTube channel. It's bright morning here in the village, and I thank God for the day. It's very cool, and I'm enjoying the breeze, the trees, and this is all about nature. I give thanks to Mother Nature daily. So I've been away for 3 days. Nimekuwa away for 3 days, and these 3 days I can count how our home has transformed only for 3 days. I went for a capacity building. I went for a training of climate change to represent our ward under youth representative. So I've been away for 3 days. I left home when this vegetable were not this smart. Zimegrow to for 3 days. Imagine, check. This is our vegetable that have just grown for 3 days that have been away. And I've just been away for 3 days na nimekuja. Our home is green. And you know what we tell with green? It means there's vegetation, there's nice vegetation going on, and I'm so glad. This is called Chinese cabbage, for those who know that. So I'm just happy for our kitchen garden. There's transformation for 3 days. Wow, I'm so happy. And I didn't left this. This is some of the things that nimeenda for 3 days and have come is change. Imagine our cows. They are doing well. I can tell they have been okay for these 3 days. I'm so in love with our cows. They have been okay for 3 days. Look at this calf. It's growing well. And then we have the black one. Sometimes it becomes a little bit unfriendly. Sometimes it's unfriendly. It works with mood. So I'm so happy. I'm just appreciating the 3-day transformation that has happened at our home. Imagine there's grass here for our cow. The thing, guys, that is making me happy is our maize plantation. You know very well in Kenya, especially Trans Nzoia, our staple food is maize. When I was away from home for 3 days, our maize was not like this. And it's really happy. I just feel happy because a change for 3 days. So this shows me that there's nothing is impossible. It's only that consistency. If vegetation can change just for 3 days, then if you do things consistency, then it means there will be change. Mpaka weed. They are weeding our maize, and it seems they're doing a good, amazing job. I'm so grateful for this. Imagine. God is doing his work. Can't imagine that this is our maize plantation and it's really doing well. Wow. This is God working. This is a good work. That they have just weed and they have finished. And just remaining a few parts that is yet to be done. So I'm so grateful for this. The work has been done well, and I'm so thankful for this. I've been away for 3 days. I've had a very good time on WCCPC. I'm part of the members representing our ward on climate change under youth representative on climate change. So I've been away and I've just come home, and I can tell the the difference is very big. I'm so happy for this, so grateful for what God has done at our farm. Guys, still with the transformation, still acknowledging what God has done, the difference in just 3 days that I've been away. I can't imagine that few months ago, 3 months ago, our farm didn't have any grass for the cows. But the rains that have been there has made change. Imagine we have now Napier grass, plenty for our 3 cows. And this all is marvelous. This all is God work. Imagine. This is plenty Napier grass for our cows. I'm just happy. From the bottom of my heart, I give thanks to God. This is all that He has done for our family. This is the end of our farm from the far end. So I'm just giving glory to God. I'm just appreciating God in another way through this video, because wow, you could see our farm 2 months ago or 3 months ago. That is January, February and part of March. You can join me if you could see 2 months ago, 3 months ago, our farm, and what we are seeing now. You could be joining me in giving thanks. But for now, you didn't see the 2 months ago look of our farm. But I'm telling you guys, it was a bit hard. Even our cows could come to the farm to graze, but they could graze nothing because it wasn't this green and it wasn't looking this way. Imagine they have done this. Imagine. Look how green it is. Look how this area. Just imagine. This all is God working on us. This all is God doing. This is Mother Nature. I just love anything green. I'm appreciating environment because I work now with environment. I'm dealing with water, I'm dealing with natural resources, I'm dealing with environment, and I'm dealing with climate change. And this is how I'm becoming so much in love with nature. I'm just becoming so much in love with environment, that this is part of what God created. Before even He created human beings, He created nature, He created vegetation, and I'm so happy and I'm so in love with nature. Everything that God created is just amazing. So guys, most of the videos, most of my YouTube videos, most of my content, you will just see me appreciating nature. And I just want you guys to join me in appreciating our nature, our trees, our vegetation. This all is what God gave us. So we need to be in love with nature. Before you want to cut that tree, think about how you are going to replace, because that is, you will be interfering with nature. So guys, this my video will be all about giving thanks to Mother Nature daily. The clean air, the breeze air that we breathe. Think about the environment that God created before you pollute the environment. Before you interfere with the environment, just think about nature. Think about the clean environment that will be define it. So guys, let's think at the same box about nature. Guys, don't get tired of the transformation, because I personally I'm just in love with it. I'm just happy that our cows has plenty of Napier grass in the farm. Plenty of it. All the way until at the far end, we have part of Napier grass and part of maize plantation. I'm just happy how this farm was splitted, that there's part of vegetation, there's part of grass, and there's part of trees at the far end. I just have to congratulate my mom for this, for the design that she kept. And this all is so amazing. That how at the same farm we have maize plantation, we have trees to beautify the land, and then we also have grass, enough, plenty of napier grass, and also just normal grass at the far ends of the farm, just for our cows. And this is how we are going to get milk, this is how we are going to get food for ourselves, and this is how life is going to be amazing. Guys, still we are going on with our transformation. This is what I was telling you guys. We have a lot of grass at the far end. This is the far end of our fence, and this all is for the animals. So we need to be cutting for our animals. And I'm telling this, I'm going to stress this. I'm going to emphasize this, that for the part of few days we haven't been having this, so I'm finding it amazing. I'm just thanking God. Wow, something fun here going on. There's our dog that was sick. I don't know what it ate, or I don't know what happened, but we tried all the means. Even the veterinary doctor came, but still our dog didn't survive. So I asked one of my nephew to come and bury the dog at the far end, because when we bury the dog around our home, there's a time that the mother dog came and opened, and then it ate the dead dog. So we tried to bury at the far end of the farm, so that the dog can't smell the dead dog. So we buried it here, and then our my nephew did this. He put even cross on the dog, so it's somehow amazing. Or I don't know, he felt so bad for that dog to die, because he tried all the means. Even when the veterinary doctor came to treat the dog, he was there to help the veterinary doctor with anything he wanted. So after the dog died, he came and buried, and he put this cross, like just a human being who has died. So I'm finding it amazing and surprisingly what he did. So I don't know if I remove the cross, because it's a bit weird. We find that human beings are supposed to are the people who need to be kept this cross on. But I'm finding even dogs. Hey, these CBC people, what they did for them. They are just amazing kids. But I'm going to remove this cross, because why here? So I'm just going to remove. But we buried here our dog. It was a good dog, but it died. We hope we'll find more dogs. Check guys on this. Just look on this. What's going on? This is plenty for us. And then after we have planted the entire maize, there's a part here of land that we had not planted anything. So my mom decided to plant maize. So we will eat late maize here. After this will be drying off, we'll still have part of maize here. We planted sorghum. I guess some of them are sorghum and some of them are maize. We planted sorghum for porridge. So sorghum always make porridge. Still have enough grass. So this is what I will be doing. I will be cutting grass for our animals. Then so I told you there's part of weeding that's still going on. So they are trying to wind up the weeding, but the large part is done. It's just remaining a small part there that they're trying to wind up. So let's continue, guys. I'm just happy with the mini, with still this. I'm happy with this. Our cows, I'm telling our cows, they're going to enjoy. Yeah? Who like God? There is nobody like God. God does things unbelievable. Wow. Guy. Our cows, get prepared. You're going to have plenty of food and you're going to give us milk. This is sorghum that's trying to come out. We also have here guava plantation. So this season is also for guava. I know by time tutaona a lot of guavas here. That's a good fruit for digestion also. So by time guava will be here. Check, guys. Still we have Napier grass. We have enough. When we are planting, my mom was a bit worried with this part because we always have a bad drainage of water. So my mom was worried, and she said that I'm just worried because I know I'm not going to harvest any maize here because ilikuwa imemea moja, like you could see here maize, another one you see the other part, and my mom was like, I'm just worried and I'm not going to get anything. So she decided to do something. Hey, aliamua replace the maize. This is the replacement. You can notice there's difference between this one and this. This one is still young, but this one that they had planted the first time, and then she replaced maize. You see, this is the replaced one, but they still zina grow poor. So she was worried, but I can imagine there's still more maize here. So tulikuwa tu worried at first time, but God was doing his work. Kumbe pia this part we just have plenty maize. So she decided to replace maize, thinking that we will not harvest anything from the lower side of our farm because we have bad drainage. I told once it rains, water kumove inakuwa shida. So we have a bad drainage here. You see, that's why this part of our farm is not. She thought that we couldn't harvest anything because water inabaki inakuwa like I move. Even if we try this, there is bad drainage here. So she always try all the means to make sure that we harvest something at this lower side. But the other side is good. But this side, we always have a hard time here. But still we have enough grass. But I know it will be well this time because we have tried all the ways. We tried to dig even this so that we can have water flowing well. You can see, try. Wow, nice. We planted this also special ndengu, for those who know. This one, it's a bit different with beans. So there is some lines here. We planted the special ndengus. So this is good. This is good. End of our land progress. End of our farm progress. Guys, this is a bit emotional, but I just have to say it's a bit emotional. Daily we give thanks to God because God works. Nobody does what God can do. In January, my mom had a problem with her leg, and it started a years back in 2006. So it means imekuwa for long. So she had leg problem since 2006. She used to look for medication, and the medication wasn't that promising. She could go, and then after using the drugs that she has been given, the injection, after 2 to 3 days, again the problem starts again. So January 2026, she told God that I'm going to, this year I need just to have my leg healed. And she said, go to the hospital. We have a mission hospital, amazing hospital in Sirende, Trans Nzoia. It's called St. John's Mission Hospital. She went there, and the doctor, the specialist to do with legs, she asked her to have a what? To go and have an X-ray. So she did that, and the X-ray showed that she has a growth in her leg. So she decided to go. The specialist asked her that she need to have a surgery of the leg, so that the wounds, the growth can come out, and then she will be healed. So she did that. We thank God the surgery was good, and she came out of the theater alive, which I can't stop thanking my God. That is just marvelous. So when healing is a process. Healing is a process. So when I was away, I went to my training, and when I was on my way going to train, I told my God, I've been here with my mom since that January, and somehow there is a change. There's no change. And when I came back, I just arrived yesterday. So after 3 days, I arrived yesterday. And guys, I can tell you, God does work that nobody can do. God heard my prayers. Guys, I can tell you, I've come, and there's a big improvement. That improvement that I'm telling you, imagine she can sit and wash utensils. This is part of 3 days achievement that I can't stop thanking my God. 3 days out, for 3 days training, I've come, our farm has changed. I've come, our animals are doing well, and have come, my mom healing is promising now. Because when I was going, I told my God, I've been here. Is it me that I'm not seeing your work on my mom's health, or what? Let me go, and I hope I will come back and have changes. Changes that has happened for 3 days. I've not found anything bad. I've not found anything bad happen to us, or anything wrong. Everything was amazing. No negativity, no complaint. I'm just thankful to God because of the changes that has happened to our farm, to my mom's health. I'm so grateful to God. You guys, I can't end this video because I'm Janiona. I just have to show off the voice behind the vlog. But guys, I just want to motivate somebody who will watch this video. Somebody who is passing through a lot. Somebody who might see that God amemwacha. Somebody who is just I don't know what to say. Mtu mwenye may give up with life. I can tell that God work is marvelous. Just a matter of time, but God works it positively. Nobody like God. Just have faith to God and tell God, if you think that God amekuacha, if you think your life is not going on well, remember guys, it's just a matter of time. Just believe to God. Just talk to him. Tell God, why this for me? Why am I not seeing a change? If you're looking for job, just tell God, I've done this and this and this. Why am I not getting that job that I want? I've been there with so and so in the hospital. Why is it that there's not any change? And God will work it. I'm telling you guys, I didn't know that I will just have a tree training away from our home and come back that God has done this all to us. I'm so grateful. I'm so happy that God has done it. And guys, what I just want from you, join me in giving thanks to God, because God is marvelous. God has done it again and again and again. Guys, for those who didn't know me, I'm Cynthia Maindo again. I'm just introducing myself again. I'm Cynthia Maindo. And kindly, guys, I was the voice behind the camera. I just ask you guys, kindly, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Cynthia Maindo. Let's grow together. Let's show love. Let's show concern to this vlog, to this content that I post in my YouTube channel. Let's share with a friend. Let's comment, and that is how you will support me. For me, I will continue giving nice content to my people about Mother Nature. Thanks so much for watching, and I really appreciate. Bye.